mean, I was curious what sort of technical round is this? What are they going to take me through? I mean, I need to know something, right? If I have to take up the questions related to medical, which is pharma oriented, how much knowledge you have in pharma. So medical writing can be in different forms, depends on the department important and your scientific knowledge. How accurate you are with your scientific knowledge is very important. I think with these two factors, you should be able to pursue your career as a medical writer.
Hi viewers, welcome to your channel Dental Treasures. If you're into healthcare profession and for some reason you're not able to practice with the patients, then non-clinical roles is a perfect fit for you. They can also lead you to a high-paying job. For this, you have to do a complete research and a right qualification and understanding is required to choose a specific non-clinical role. We've already dealt with an episode where we have discussed about the data review and clinical trials. If you haven't watched yet, please click on the link below. My good friend and former batchmate Dr. Sheza Shanawaz has completed her BDS in Sri Rajiv Gandhi College of Dental Sciences and Hospital, followed by which she's completed her MDS in Periodontics in MS Ramaiah Dental College. She has been working in Partha and Apollo Dental Clinics. Currently, she's exploring her talents as a medical writer, and also she's recently cleared her DHA exams. We are happy to have Dr. Sheza Shanawaz with us, who's going to share her expertise on non-clinical role, specifically medical writing. Get ready to learn more about medical writing from Dr. Sheza Shanawaz. Welcome to our show. We are pleased to have you with us.
Thank you, Prince. Thank you so much once again.
So Sheza, what made you choose non-clinical pathway as a dentist?
So this was a random decision. This was not something I planned. This was not something I wanted, to be very honest, because as you know, I'm an ardent clinical practitioner, at least for the last 5 to 5.5 years. But everything comes with a price. Sometimes certain things take toll on your health. Like I would frequently fall sick. And I felt I should not be a full-time practitioner for some time. I am still practicing part-time consultations in few clinics, but I should also have an alternative career option just in case I want to be at home for some time. It should not be that I'm jobless. I have to be doing something. I have to keep going. So this again, it just happened. I was in Dubai when I applied for this job. So I'll give you a story about what exactly happened. I was in Dubai and there was a friend of mine who is into medical writing for past 5 to 5.5 years. So she has been telling me, why don't you take this up, try, if you like it, continue. If you don't like it, you can always leave the job. So she sent my resume when I was in Dubai, and when I just sent it without any expectation or anything, and then what happened was I got a call from them. Immediately I did not, because they didn't have vacancy back then. 2 months later, I guess, or 1.5 months later, I got a call from them saying your profile is shortlisted. We would like to take you through the interview process, and let's see if it works between us or not.
So Sheza, what are the different type of non-clinical roles available in the market?
So it's basically medical writing itself. So medical writing can be in different forms, depends on the department you are in. It can either be medical journalism, it can be medical education, it can be a reviewer, it can be a regulatory, or it can be medical marketing. So in my company, we basically have 3 different departments, that is enterprise commercial, enterprise medical solution, and co-commercialization. So you could be recruited in either of the 3 departments depending on your strength and weaknesses. If you are good as a medical content writer, they will take you in commercial, which is content. Or if they feel you can be good as a clinical researcher, or you can be good in safety department, then you are taken in medical solution. And then we also have co-commercialization, which is basically commercialization between 2 companies. They work together for and they become an omni-channel for the product.
To become a successful medical writer, what important qualities should one possess?
So you have to be good with language, okay? English language, you have to be good, especially with your prepositions, with your grammar. That's very important. And your scientific knowledge, how accurate you are with your scientific knowledge is very important. I think with these two factors, you should be able to pursue your career as a medical writer easily.
To become a successful medical writer, what important qualities or skills is required?
So you have to be good with English language, very important. You have to be good with your prepositions, your grammars, and then the second factor is your scientific knowledge, how accurate you are with medical terms, and how good you are with creating an abstract, how good you are with developing medical content. So I feel if you are good with two factors, that is English language and your scientific knowledge accuracy, these two should be more than enough for you to become a successful medical writer. So once you have enough knowledge in these two departments or enough skills in these two departments, then it should be easy for you to become a medical writer.
So, Sheza, in your opinion, who is a good fit for a job and who should avoid it?
I wouldn't say anybody should avoid it. You know, if you have some knowledge in medical department, writing is something you can enhance your skills. Nothing really to worry. You can keep practicing, you can enhance your skill. Something if you keep trying over and over again, you will eventually succeed at it. So I don't think anybody should avoid it. If in case anybody wants to pursue their career as a medical writer, I feel you should go ahead and pursue it, not stop. Nothing should stop you. Just be good with your prepositions, just be good with your English grammar, which you can easily learn if you pay attention to it, if you make some effort from your side. That should happen. And as a medical profession, you are definitely going to have some knowledge in with scientific terms, with medical writing, and with time you are definitely going to get better at it.
Can you walk us through the recruitment and the interview process?
Okay, so you basically send your resume first, right? That's the first step. And if you are shortlisted, they give you a call back. Now, resume sending, either you yourself can send it going to their website, company website, or you can ask if any friend of yours is working in the company, they can refer your resume. So it can be either way. Like in my case, I told you it was a friend of mine who sent my resume. So if you are shortlisted, they will call you back. When you get a call back, they will take you through the interview process. There is a process. In the first step, what happens is there is an assessment which you have to pass, which is divided into 3 parts. Okay, the first assessment, you have to clear a grammar test. Okay, again you have a timer. So yeah, so all my life I have been taking up exams and tests, and it has been this way. So I just took it up as, you know, to know how the exam goes on, how the process is. Just for that, I mean, I really didn't have any expectation if I'm going to take this up as a career option or not. So I just took up the test, the assessment. So first is a grammar test. There is a timer for that, and after the grammar test, you have questions related to medical, which is pharma oriented. How much knowledge you have in pharma department, where you stand with respect to your drug knowledge. So that is the second test. And third one will be, you will be given a journal article, and you have to go through the article and develop an abstract. So it is divided into 3 steps. Okay, once the test assessment is done, you will be sending your answers to them, and you have to wait maybe for like you don't know whether you are shortlisted or not. First of all, your profile was selected, but looking at your assessment, we don't know if they want you or not. So if you pass the test, they will call you back. It takes about 5 to 6 days or 10 days. It depends on the company. So for me, I got a call back, and when I got a call back, they said we will be taking you through next round, technical round. That is, you will have an interview with team lead or a panelist. And so I mean, I was curious, what sort of technical round is this? What are they going to take me through? I mean, I need to know something, right, if I have to take up the test. So then it was something related to your domain knowledge, how much knowledge you have in pharma, your strength, your weaknesses. So then a person called me up. He was, I think, team lead from different business unit. I'm not working with them, but that he was the one who took my technical round interview. Asked some questions related to pharma, and he might even give you again clinical scenario, some questions related to clinical scene. If you are in clinic, if this happens, how are you going to handle the situation? So I mean, they basically want to know how much you fit into the team, how much of strain, stress, workload you can take. So on the basis of, it does not matter if you are from clinical or non-clinical background for this, to clear this round. This just shows how much work is possible from your end. What are your potential, what are your weaknesses? They assess on the basis of these questions. So after this, yes, I went through this. Again, it is HR who is going to call you back and say whether you've cleared or not, or they're taking you through the next step. Yeah, so I got a call back saying, you have cleared this round. We have another round. That was third round with the HR itself. Okay, somebody who is in a senior position, head of HR or something like that. And I think that woman asked me, I think again, some questions related to, what was the questions? Some questions related to situation. Again, some situation she will give you. If you are in a situation like this, how will you, what step will you take? Will you take help from somebody, or will you try to do it yourself? This way they just understand what sort of an individual you are. If you depend on somebody, or if you are a self-dependent. So my answer was, I am a self-dependent human being. I have always been that way. I don't depend on people much, but I think she was happy with that answer. So yeah, and after that's it. So there are like 3 rounds, and this itself goes for a month approximately. After that, you will get a call from them, whether you are whether they would like to hire you or not. Then you get your offer letter and you can start working with them. Somebody points out something, as a team you have to stand for each other. So your bonding with your team members become extremely. So I think as a fresher you can get maybe 8 to 9 or 8 to 10 lakhs. But some companies, they are willing to recruit freshers, but they know your potential. That's why we have this 3 rounds.